Jesus explains that eating with dirty hands is not what makes someone spiritually impure. This is Matthew chapter 15, verses 17 to 20. Don't you see that whatever enters the mouth goes into the stomach and then out of the body? But the things that come out of a person's mouth comes from the heart, and these defile them. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false testimony, slander. These are what defile a person, but eating with unwashed hands does not defile them. What does it mean to defile? The word defile means to make something impure, imperfect, or unclean. It is, of course, important to wash your hands before you eat. We don't want to eat with hands that might have germs that can make us sick. But the Pharisees, or the religious leaders at the time of Jesus, thought that eating with dirty hands made you spiritually impure, imperfect, unclean. Jesus is correcting the Pharisees. Jesus often called them hypocrites. They are also being legalistic. A hypocrite is someone who believes something in his heart, but who says or does things that are different. For example, someone who does not like you in his heart, but pretends to like you on the outside, is a hypocrite. For religious leaders like the Pharisees, they had evil hearts, but pretended to be good on the outside. Pharisees were legalistic too. Being legalistic means to only focus on the letter of the law and not understand the spirit of the law. Washing hands was important in the days of Jesus because hands were usually dirty, and eating with dirty hands could have gotten you sick. It was for their own good. But the Pharisees judged people who did not wash their hands before they ate as people who were bad people, disobedient people, people who were spiritually unclean. Jesus says that it is not what you put into your mouth that makes you spiritually unclean. What makes you spiritually impure is what you say. What you say makes you spiritually unclean because what you say comes from the heart. Evil thoughts come from an evil heart. Evil words come out of an evil heart. Evil words that come from evil thoughts, that come from evil hearts, is what makes someone spiritually unclean. Eating with dirty hands does not make someone spiritually impure. But it is important to wash your hands before you eat because your hands might have germs that can make you physically sick.